Hi Virgo, welcome in our monthly reading for the month of September. Excuse my lightning, I am kind of doing this at the evening, but yeah, without further ado, this is the video for the Virgo Sun Moon Rising, mostly for the Sun, but yeah, it might also be correct for the Moon and Rising, probably. But yeah, so we'll get started, Virgo. So the first card you got for the month of September is the Queen of Cups reverse. So what I get by this is kind of you being very sensitive, mostly about yourself, I would say, about your thoughts, about what is kind of the environment around you, what are you kind of thinking, and also what are you kind of passionate about. I kind of get like a lot of you being connected to some feelings, maybe in the, I think you'll be oversensitive, but in the month of September I kind of get a feeling like it might be kind of good, but we'll get into that. But I kind of see like this is a big part of month of September for you, because it may kind of change your perception about things. The next card is the Hermit reverse. Yeah, it's kind of you running away from reevaluating your life, because maybe there was a lot going on lately in your life, or maybe there's just so many things to think about that you don't know where to even start. But there's a lot of like kind of maybe being caught by something also. There's a lot of like kind of closed off energy, if you know what I mean. Like maybe you got hurt and now you just wanna, hide away from the world. There's a lot of like this energy of hiding and being closed and not wanting to kind of go out there to the outside world, whatever it might mean to you. But yeah, definitely kind of this you kind of needing to close yourself off from the world, but also from yourself. So it may be really hard for you, especially at the beginning of the September. But it's kind of the energy for our September. I see. It will be just hard for you to find a light that will kind of lighten for you all of your life and help you kind of clearly see what are you doing, where are you going, what are you feeling, etc. But also there's kind of like illusions. Maybe you are running away from some truth at the beginning of September. Like there's some sensitivity in you that kind of make you fear something that you might be hiding from yourself. I mean, there's something you know, or there's some truth, but you are afraid to kind of understand that, to kind of accept that information, this whatever it might be, the feeling, whatever it might be, the truth in overall. You are like oversensitive, that's why you don't want to accept this, that's why you are hiding from the outside world and from yourself, because you don't want this to kind of hit you. You know what I mean? And we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, and also because you want to be kind of like closed off and you don't want to maybe be around people, and you are like resisting yourself and others, there might be a lot of kind of fights, and kind of you may not be too good in the context with other people, and as I feel like you not kind of feel safe or stable in the month of September. You'll be just like, you will not exactly know where are you even going. And I also see like you might be kind of impulsive. You might be kind of controlled by the ego, in the way that your ego will want to protect you from this truth that you are scared that it will hit you, and it might hit you hard, and you are afraid of that. The next card is the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you might maybe in the September you might also like I don't know, have some exams, or just maybe you'll be accepted by something or someone in any way. It might be just like accepted by some person, accepted to the school, or whatever it might be, but there's something that will work out. And okay, and the thing is that because if it will work out, you will be maybe thinking like, is this the way you really want to go? For example, you maybe applied for a job in the last month, and now you got into this. I don't know how to say this. You got the job, in simple words, and now you are kind of thinking like, is it really the way I want to go in? Is this really this way? Is this what I want? Now you'll be starting to overthink. Maybe that's the fear, this truth that you are avoiding about the way that you chosen, but now you're just like thinking, is it really the way to go? Like, should I take this job? But I kind of get a feeling you'll be ignoring this and you'll be going anyway for this job, especially at the beginning of the month. And it might be not even about the job, it might be about anything, just some kind of acceptance. You somehow presenting yourself to others and someone is accepting you. And now you are thinking like, was this effort worth it? Why did I even do this? Is it really the goal I want to go in? And it might be really anything. It might be that you ask someone out for a date. It might be you applied for a job, you applied for the school, you wanted to be in group from some friends, and anything, really anything. And now we are thinking like, is it really the way I want to go? And for some of it might be that you just got some job, or you got whatever, just some kind of success, some kind of acceptance. Also, it might be that in the month of September you might want to, because you'll be so closed off and you'll be just like, kind of separated from your thoughts and from reality, you'll be kind of wanting to you will want to appear to others like normal. You will not want people to know that something is going on in your head or something like that. It will be kind of important for you to make people think like everything is okay, or something like that. You know just what I mean. But yeah, the energy for September Virgo is Angel of Sky. Yeah, what I kind of got is that you might be kind of like very conscious about your actions and thoughts, and as I said, you want to make people think like everything is okay, or that you don't want people to worry or something like that. You will just want to be your own kind of guardian. Guardian. You will want to like make everything on your own. Take care of everything, but on the other side, you are not kind of doing anything. You are kind of escaping from yourself. And the other main energy is Angel of Time. It might be that this feeling closed off and needing to kind of reevaluate stuff, but either way you're escaping from this might be just because it kind of bubbled up inside of you for some time, and you were ignoring this all the time, and you just can't ignore it no longer. But in the September you'll be still kind of ignoring this, but you will still kind of get this pressure, and this pressure will be like a lot stronger than before. You know what I mean? And it will be just hard for you to ignore this any longer. But there's a lot of kind of like, as I said, sensitivity, and kind of this maybe hurt because of something, or maybe you losing hope in something. Just this oversensitivity. You kind of maybe not even having a thing that you are focused on. Like you see her being like focused on this cup she's holding, and it's you kind of not having anything like you can focus on your especially like feelings and emotions in any way that might mean to you. Yeah, and there's a lot of like this fake how to say this fake fake kind of beliefs, or maybe just like, you know, you're just kind of faking something to yourself. You don't want to like know the truth or kind of reevaluate something. Like you are still holding on to this old way of thinking or living. And yeah, we'll now get some in-depth information. So we have the temperance. You have the temperance and the angel of time. That is telling a lot about time and patience. And we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling like you are codependent to something. And with this temperance, I kind of get the feeling maybe you are codependent to the time in some way. And you are definitely like codependent to your old ways of thinking and doing things, or maybe like on what you are kind of focusing on right now. And it's just like keeping you from changing your life, I would say, from changing your mindset. Because you are still kind of holding on to this old way of living, and you're just like giving yourself time. But the pressure is already here. Like you feel this pressure, like you need to already reevaluate your life, like give yourself some new purpose, aim, goal, some just change. Because I kind of get a feeling like there's this, you have this new energy, but you don't quite use it. Because I kind of felt when I was shuffling the card in the month of September, you kind of get this fresh new energy, but you are somehow just not using this. And that's why you have this pressure on yourself to kind of change yourself, to kind of think about stuff, to kind of change your way of thinking. But it's harder for you because you are still, as I said, holding on, and you are you don't want to kind of get out of your comfort zone. That's the case. You kind of feel comfortable in the old way of living. You don't want to kind of change something and be uncomfortable, like, no, it doesn't fit me, I am not used to this. You're just like, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. That's the point. You're just taking it slow, but in reality, you don't do nothing actually, or not really much. And we have the main keywords for the month of September for Virgo. We have the perception and the truth. And I already, before this reading, I kind of read the meanings of those two cards. So basically, it's you kind of in the month of September having this pressure, because I don't see you actually like going and changing your mindset, because it's mostly like you having the pressure to change your perception. Like you have this urge to kind of look objectively on your life and kind of change something, change your mindset, look more out of your comfort zone. Like you are not you, because you're just looking in the terms of what is good for you and what you should try. But instead of that, you are thinking like in the old ways of thinking, and like, is it comfortable? Is it really, should I do this? And stuff like that. And we have the truth, like it's really all about the same thing, like you not seeing the truth, you not looking objectively on your life, you kind of resisting it. There's something like inside of you, but you just know it's there, but you are just like blocking this. You're just like lying to yourself and being closed off, because maybe you're also scared of disappointment in some way. I don't know what it might mean to you, but maybe you don't want to look another way on your life. You don't want to change anything because you are scared maybe of some disappointment. but I don't know in what way. Like, it's probably something more personal. It might be also about love. Um, but you're just scared of this new perception because it's like out of your comfort zone. Um, Maybe, for example, before you didn't ever believe in love, or you didn't believe like you can have love, you can have someone to love, but now you have this urge to kind of change your way of thinking, maybe for more positive, like I deserve love, I can have love. And you're like scared because you are scared like once you will get out of this mindset and you'll be more positive and really believe in that, you might get disappointment, and that's what you are afraid of. I mean, love is just an example, but yeah, it might be something like that. Yeah, like you are scared that once you reevaluate your life and change your mindset and look more clearly, you might get some disappointment. Yeah, but there's definitely like some truth you are avoiding. It's you're kind of like having this strong feeling in the month of September, like all you create in life is kind of like all in your mind. All your reality is just your interpretation of it. And you're kind of like realizing that in some or other way, whatever it might mean to you. I just get this energy. And you kind of want to have this pressure to kind of change this interpretation of life. To kind of use this fresh energy, because I get like this huge wave of fresh energy and it feels so good, and you should just definitely use this because it would be such a waste. But yeah, definitely some truth. Definitely you need to look in the more how to say this. You just have to like cut off your ego. But yeah, and we have 3 cards for some more clarifications. So we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so it's again about time, because it's about going slowly and going slowly, and Temperance and Angel of Time, and it really like tells me about the time, like you doing something slowly. It might be that you got this success in the month of September because you were working hard and long. Maybe you are a hard worker and you just like made your way up to kind of earn this success here. So there might be like this major success in the month of September that you kind of worked for a while now. And as I said, like I have this pressure about kind of being more objective, looking and finding this truth. Is kind of like also build up in time, like in longer time it was built. So there's a lot of like kind of things things that are happening in September are mostly like the consequences of this build up that was happening in some time, just like past months or weeks. As it might be that you are just like giving yourself more time, as I said, to maybe absorb this truth or this new perception in the more slow, more soft way, so you don't have to take all in at once. Also, there's a lot of kind of like this kind of aggression. You might be kind of aggressive towards people, like maybe fight a little, and that's because of this kind of anger that was built up in you, and also because you kind of, as I said, you are kind of closing yourself in yourself and from the world, and it's just all building up and this kind of irritation about this pressure and all, and there's a lot of kind of this type of energy. And we have the Emperor reversed. Oof. It's you kind of maybe being focused too much on the feelings and not on the actual world and what is happening. I think like you're wasting your time, kind of, not all of you, but some of you might kind of like, you might just like, how to say this will not sound wrong, you might spend too much on the emotional side of things instead of doing something in the real world and kind of taking your mind kind of off it. And there's just like this indecisiveness and kind of like oversensitivity, as I said. You just like how to say this, I don't know, but let me pull out last card. So we have the King of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have again like this type of energy where you are doing something very focused and detailed. Oh, I don't know what should I connect this to, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards about doing something over the time and working hard and detailed on something. I really don't know what it might mean. Let me actually check this Emperor reversed. Oh, it's not this one. Oh yeah. Oh, we have here. Okay, so it's like basically like you getting lost in the details. What? Okay. So it's you working so hard on something and so long that you're getting lost in the details. Oh my god, that's why you are not able to look objectively, because you are lost in the details. Whoa. Okay. It took me a while, but I did this. So it's you kind of like working really hard on something and long, and so you're so like detail oriented and you just get lost at the end. That's why you just have this pressure and you just have to look objectively because you got lost in the details. Oh wow. That's a message. Oh my god. Okay, I think I am going to kind of pull out more cards because I still don't know what is going on here. Whoa. Virgo for September. What's going on for Virgo in September? Some clarification. Okay. What are you working on? We have 7 of Swords reversed. It's you working on a plan to make it like perfect. What? Like there's some plan you're working on and you are so focused on it and you are just like making it so perfect and working on it so hard, and at the end you can't look objectively because you are so lost in the details. Oh my god. What? And we have a Hermit reverse again? Duh. Oh my god. maybe you are working on this project and you are working so hard, but maybe you now want to present this project to someone. You maybe want, I don't know, you are just working on something, now you just want to show it to the world in some way, and you are like locked in your fake beliefs, like maybe you will be rejected by those outside world, whoever you show it to, present to. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And that's why you are so like into this belief, because you are scared of disappointment. Like you are scared that you will get rejected, but you will be hurt at the end. That's what you are kind of scared of. And that's why you are scared of changing your perception. Because you're scared, but if you change your perception and you think positively about this, at the end they might reject you. And then you will be disappointed. But really it's only in your head, because as I said, I feel like there's success for you in the September. So maybe you are just going too far in your thoughts and getting lost in them, getting lost in the details in your thoughts, in your negative thoughts and beliefs. There's a lot of like kind of anxiety about this, but it's all in your head. You worked like so long on this, and oh my god, I really don't know what you are working on, but it's probably something huge. Okay, so now the last card is the advice, and we have let go of fears, let go of doubts, let go whatever it may mean to you, let go of ego. Like yeah, it just all kind of in your head, like it's just like this codependency on your thoughts, on kind of what you have in your mind, even if you work so long and so hard on this, whatever you will kind of, oh my god, I will pull out one more advice for you. Advice for Virgo for September. Okay. Decision is yours. And abundance. Well, it does. Decision is yours if you will kind of let go of this mindset and go for it, or, you know, stay in it. So, simple as, just simple. Basically simple. Yeah. So I guess that's it. If video resonated, Virgo, then let me know down below in the comments. I would really appreciate this. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see my face a few times a month, then subscribe. And I guess that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and take care. Have a good rest of the month.